Hey guys, this is your boy Dino aka DRP and welcome back to another video to my channel. Another video of me reacting to Death Battle, guys. Yes, I am actually probably the most hype I've been in a while for a Death Battle, because this is a Death Battle that has been requested for so damn long. Alright? It's been recommended so many times over the years, and they finally pulled the trigger and got this Death Battle done. Madara Uchiha from Naruto versus Aizen from Bleach. So it's Naruto versus Bleach again. Now, if you guys remember, Naruto versus Ichigo was the first Naruto versus Bleach Death Battle that happened, and Naruto won. Naruto took the dub, and a lot of Bleach fans weren't happy because a lot of the people, I would say half of the people, were very convinced that Ichigo would would pretty much annihilate Naruto. Like, there's no, to them, like, there's no way that Ichigo can lose, right? And you know, I honestly was, when I watched that Death Battle, it was years ago, right? So it was over a year ago. So when I did watch that Death Battle, which was in my old house, I honestly couldn't tell who was going to win. I honestly couldn't. Like, at that point, I was very, very conflicted. I wanted Naruto to win, but if I had to answer who I thought was going to win, I couldn't give a proper answer because Ichigo's abilities was just all too broken. You know, so I was surprised to see Naruto win. So that's what brings me to this battle. Madara Uchiha versus Aizen. Now, I have not watched Bleach nearly enough. Like, I've only seen, like, the first 5 to 10 episodes of Bleach, and then I dropped it for whatever reason. I think I was watching it with my ex when I was in uni. I started watching Bleach with her. And for some reason, we then dropped it. Like, what was the reason we dropped it? Like, I think she was busy when I was free to watch it, and I was busy when she was free to watch it. And it just got to the point where we just totally forgot about watching Bleach. And then we brought it up a few times going, oh yeah, we didn't carry over Bleach. And then we were like, oh yeah. Oh well. Then we started watching other things. So like, it was one of those things. So yeah. However, Madara Uchiha, Naruto / Naruto Shippuden, I know about Madara Uchiha almost quite very, very well. I know Madara Uchiha very, very well. I know what he's capable of. I know how dangerous he is as an opponent. However, even though I don't know much about Aizen, I have played Bleach Brave Souls. So the abilities that he uses as gameplay, you know, there's some gameplay footage of Aizen in Bleach Brave Souls, and I know, like, the forms to his and the moves he does, I am aware of, but I don't know how strong it is and how capable it is of, you know, getting to the opponents, right? And who's gonna win in this Death Battle? There's gonna be a huge amount of dislikes in this video. I could tell. I feel like it's gonna be one of those controversial Death Battles. I'm not gonna see the comment section, of course, for various reasons. Who do I want to win? I'm a huge Naruto fan. I'm a huge Naruto fan. So I'm gonna say that I want Madara Uchiha to win. But as for who I think is gonna win, I have to watch the research to you know, Aizen first to get a good distinct information, if you get what I mean. So let's get right to it. I'm not gonna waste too much time. Is everything okay? So recording's fine, PC screen's fine. What's the volume doing? Like 60? Okay, that's good enough. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Raycon.
I was gonna say, this would have been amazing as a 3D fight. This would have killed it as a 3D fight, but it's not apparently, which is very, very unfortunate. I would have loved to see this Death Battle as a 3D Death Battle. It would have been absolutely immense. It would have been absolutely amazing, but we're still getting this Death Battle after years upon years. We're still getting it. So
click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattle and use code HOLIDAY to get 15% off site-wide.
Alright, let's go! Let's go! I am excited. Your boy's hyped! Alright.
Madara Uchiha, the legendary messianic shinobi from Naruto.
Yeah.
Sosuke Aizen, the Soul Reaper who stood upon the heavens from Bleach.
We may dream of glory, but these two have the will to power to take it by force and claim a seat among the gods.
They're the biggest, baddest anime bosses around, and not even
True.
Death can stop them. Ghost
True.
versus Zombie. Let's go. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay. Who is this?
Endless destruction, countless dead. A
Madara
quest to
Uchiha.
conquer the planet. The ninja world was at war.
For the fourth time, only one man could save humanity from itself, from beyond the grave.
The same man who orchestrated this war in the first place in order to end all wars forever. Madara
Exactly.
Uchiha.
Exactly.
From birth, war was the only thing the young Madara knew, and there was no ninja he liked fighting more than Hashirama Senju.
Senju,
They're
yes.
basically ninja Romeo and Juliet.
Belonging to opposing clans, Madara and Hashirama
You're not
were
wrong.
forced to battle
You're not
each
wrong.
other for years,
Yeah.
all the while dreaming of a better future.
Their bromance eventually overcame their clan's differences, and the
Yeah.
two groups merged, creating the village
hidden-
of Konoha.
Yeah.
But
Hidden Leaf
Madara
Village.
wasn't satisfied with Hashirama's dream of peace through cooperation. He desired an immortal peace through total domination.
Everyone else thought that was crazy, so he bounced, and then he came back to wage war against the village he helped build. Well, that didn't last long, huh?
Madara's megalomania was perhaps fated, considering he is in fact the reincarnation of the demigod Indra Otsutsuki,
Indra,
the
yeah.
inheritor of his immensely powerful chakra.
Basically, physical and spiritual energy that makes ninja magic. Madara specializes in fire and wood-style jutsus, which just seems irresponsible to put those together. Like a gender reveal party waiting to happen.
His wood is especially impressive, considering it's the only style of elemental jutsu that can create life. Why are you looking at me like that?
Madara can even use his Gunbai to absorb ninjutsu and return
Yeah.
it right back to Senju.
Bam.
You know
Yeah.
you're a badass when you can take on armies with just a friggin' fan.
Madara
Yeah.
has torn apart hordes of ninja without
yeah.
breaking a sweat, taken a beating from every tailed beast at once, and even defeated the 5 Kage. Some of the
Okay, this was when he was just practically a zombie, right? Like, this is him when he's immortal at this point. This is... Yeah.
strongest
Let's
shinobi in the
yeah.
world.
The Raikages even stated to be fast enough to move at light speed. And even weaker ninja like Orochimaru have dodged literal photon beams.
But Madara's greatest tool is the one born from his very bloodline, the eternal Mangekyo
Sharingan,
His
hey.
magical eyes massively enhances perception down to the cellular level, allowing him to predict movements, see the flow of chakra, and summon the mighty perfect Susanoo.
The
Susanoo.
Sharingan can also cast a genjutsu that'll trap anyone that looks at it in an illusion, and even break them out of those same illusions.
In Sasuke's case, even one's as strong as Itachi Tsukuyomi, which can warp your perception of time. Itachi used it on a fellow Uchiha and made her live out her entire life in the span of 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1,000,000th of a second.
That's mad!
She died in the illusion. She died for real. If Sasuke could break out of it, Madara could too, easily.
And after grafting some of
Fair enough.
Hashirama's cells onto himself, he not
Would always have a piece of his Romeo inside him. This is my ship, Wiz. Stop looking at me like that.
he not only gained a healing factor strong enough to regenerate from having half his body vaporized,
Yeah,
but
that's
also
crazy.
the terrifying Rinnegan.
AKA
Yeah.
the big chungus of all eye magic. The ringy eyes let Madara absorb chakra.
Fuck, yeah, look at this. The infinite Tsukuyomi, fam. That is, bruh, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
And ninjutsu. Create invisible limbo clones. See and remove your soul from your body. And summon giant-ass meteors. As if he needed any more fucking power.
While the Rinnegan lacks some of the
True.
Sharingan's unique abilities,
He's
can
just too
switch between
broken.
them at will.
After tearing the ninja world a new asshole, Madara was finally defeated in a climactic battle for the ages by his BFF. And thus the life
BFF.
of a legendary shinobi came to an end in the arms of his
Yeah.
one true love.
Madara finally got to him, right? No, I mean Hashirama.
Idiot.
Hashirama got to him,
Alright,
but...
this is
yeah.
gonna get pretty crazy, but just bear with me. Fearing a defeat in battle, Madara set a time delay jutsu that would posthumously rewrite reality and bring him back to life. And it worked! So Madara tricked another Uchiha, Obito, into witnessing his best friend murdering his other best friend.
Yeah,
and he
that's
tasked Obito
fucked.
with manipulating the world into another war. Meanwhile, he gave his own Rinnegan to Nagato with the goal of getting it back after he was brought back to life the second time with the outer path because he died again. Make sense?
That'll never work.
You're right, it didn't! So Obito went out and got the Rinnegan back from Nagato's corpse, because he died. Then Kabuto brought Madara back to life, and he got his eyes back from Obito after some backstabbing. Then he tried to awaken within himself in order to gain ultimate power and create the world's greatest of time ever!
I'm sorry, that had me cracking. Yo, I'm glad I'd watched Naruto Shippuden because it's very confusing. Like, it's a lot to take in. What he did, if there was any non-Naruto fans out there who hasn't watched Naruto, surprisingly hasn't, would be like, what the fuck is he on about? Like, you just lost me halfway through. I'm glad I was able to somewhat follow that, despite him talking very fast, because I've watched Shippuden and I know what happens.
Look what you people have done to him. You'd think Ten Tails' power would be awesome, but those stinky 8 balls of doom are so lame.
Don't let their size fool you. These truth-seeking orbs are in another league.
Yeah,
Ten
truth-seeking
Tails is
orbs.
strong enough to wipe continents off the map, and the orbs can be shaped into weapons that will completely disintegrate anything they come into contact with.
Yeah.
Not even ninja resurrected through Edo Tensei like Minato could regenerate limbs lost to the truth-seeking orbs, which means they had to erase his literal spirit itself.
Madara's power was so insane, he was considered comparable to the original Sage of Six Paths, the dude who helped create the friggin' moon.
And when Madara created meteors, they were large enough to show up against the curvature of the Earth. Measuring their size and estimating the height at which Madara lifted them, they'd have to possess a potential energy of at least 370 petatons of TNT.
Jesus!
He was even fast enough to keep up with 8 Gates Guy, who kicked hard enough to bend space. Madara even has an attack by Hawk's light speed loogies.
Considering even base Madara has displayed speeds on par with Light Timing Ninja, we know Ten Tails Madara would have to be significantly faster thanks to the Ten Tails' power.
With virtually no one left to oppose him, Madara's plot was finally in the endgame.
Infinite
The
Tsukuyomi.
Rin Sharingan. And with the God Tree summoned, he cast the Infinite Tsukuyomi, spreading the tree's roots across the entire planet and capturing every single person in the world. This would enslave all of humanity in an endless dream world, free of conflict forever. Peace through total domination.
Manipulating this tree with his chakra would have involved physically spreading its roots through and around the entire
That takes a
Earth
lot
in
of
mere
chakra,
moments.
like-
Estimating the tree's mass and the speed at which the roots were moved,
And
the
speed,
chakra
yeah.
must have released an energy exceeding 1 yotaton of TNT.
Yoda-ton? Is that even a word from Yoda-ton? Like, Jesus.
With just one jutsu, is there a character that could possibly even touch Madara Uchiha?
Kishimoto himself didn't even know. Madara's power was so overwhelming, the only thing that could take him down was treachery.
Even the man with the magic eyes couldn't see that coming.
All that was left
Kaguya.
was his old friend Hashirama, there to comfort him in his final moments.
Just like Romeo and Juliet. Or never was there a story of more woe than this of Hashirama and
True.
Madara.
That is true, you know. Madara, the only way they actually managed to defeat Madara in the 4th Great Ninja War was not actually by defeating him in a fight. It's basically through treachery. Black Zetsu fucked him over to revive Kaguya, basically. That's what happened. He was absorbed for Kaguya to come back to life. That's how Madara got fucked over, if you think about it. That's crazy. That's crazy to think. Madara did not actually get defeated. Like the closest he got to actually getting put out of commission was against Night Guy, right? Night Guy with releasing the 8th gate, going whelming, it's Shekisho or something like that. And him literally bending space itself, Night Guy. The Night Guy attack, and he fucking breaks his ribs. Like, he was basically a whole side of Armada got taken out completely. It got eviscerated from Guy's attack. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Madara is a force to be reckoned with, guys. It's stupid to think how strong he is.
I read it in iambic pentameter.
Is there a gas leak in here?
Now the real fun begins.
Hey, he's good though. Okay, Aizen.
The Soul Society was in chaos. One of its leading Shinigami was set to be executed under suspicious circumstances. A band of humans from the living world had invaded to save her, and Sosuke Aizen, captain of the 5th Division of the Gotei 13, was dead. Murdered.
What dastardly mastermind could have been behind all this? He'd have to be a galaxy-brained 5D chess master.
The man responsible was, in fact, Sosuke Aizen.
Little is known about the man.
Interesting.
Only that he isn't a man, a human man, but a soul reaper.
These Shinigami are spiritual beings who ferry lost souls to the afterlife and purify those who have turned evil in the living world.
Yeah,
They're
of course, Soul
badass
Reapers.
anime wizard Grim Reaper swordsman. Though Aizen himself was hardly that cool. I mean, just look at those glasses. Dork.
But this Clark Kent was harboring a secret. Aizen had spent years attempting to develop the means to ultimate power, ruining the lives of many of his colleagues via his twisted experiments.
So when Aizen does it, he's a supervillain. But when you do it to me, it's shut the hell up, Boomstick. You're under NDA, and I know about the stuff.
Wow.
As a Shinigami, Aizen's body is made of Reishi, being spirit matter, and empowered by Raryoku, being spirit energy.
Shinigami use the spiritual power created from their soul and use it as some Sambakuto to fight against the Hollows. The more your spiritual power is raised, the sharper the movements of your spiritual body will be. Really cool.
Entities made of Reishi are completely invisible to anyone without specific supernatural awareness, though a Shinigami's body is still tangible and can be damaged normally.
Hey yo,
And
what
with
the
his
heck?
Ryoku energy, Aizen can create incredibly powerful blasts. He's so strong, weaker beings will literally disintegrate if they get too close to him.
Is
What?
due to his Reiatsu, a localized spiritual pressure exerted as a result of his enormous power.
Oh, sorry for
He
laughing too
also
loud.
knows tons of Kido, or spells. He can create force fields, bend the light around him to make him impossible to detect, fire concentrated bolts of lightning, and absorb the energy from his surroundings to make giant-ass energy dragons.
Perhaps his deadliest Kido is Kurohitsugi. After an extensive incantation, Aizen surrounds his target
Oh,
with
yeah.
an enormous black coffin that distorts space and time and tears its victims apart.
I remember
Aizen's
that.
plotting finally came to fruition during the invasion of the Soul Society, where he faked his death using his greatest weapon, his Zanpakuto, Kyoka
Dang.
Suigetsu.
A
That's
Shinigami
crazy.
Zanpakuto is a magical sword that possesses a sentient spirit.
Bruh, he faked his own death in the show, huh? Because like I said, I've never watched enough to the point where I actually see Aizen in the anime. You get what I mean? So, wow, okay.
Kyoka Suigetsu gives Aizen complete control over his victim's senses the instant they lay eyes on the sword. This complete hypnosis traps its victims in a nearly perfect illusion that Aizen can manipulate at will, making
Wow.
himself virtually immune to attacks while his opponents are sitting ducks.
It's so strong that it kept a group of ex-Soul Reapers known as the Visored trapped for over 100 years without them even knowing it. It's one of the most broken powers ever.
What?
The definition of anime bullshit.
I'm sorry. The commentary and the research on this death bar was actually just, wow, hypnosis ability goes that far? That hypnosis is dangerous, fam. But then again, hypnosis is type of a genjutsu, right? Because if it's a hypnosis technique, I don't think Madara could fall for it. I don't know whether it would work on Madara or Uchiha. It's a hypnosis technique, right? So, and you know, my mind does genjutsu on a daily, so I doubt it's something like that's going to work on Madara or Uchiha, I'll be honest.
It was
But
all worth it when he perfected his ultimate creation, the Hogyoku, an immensely powerful reality-warping device that, quote, materializes the user's wishes.
In Aizen's case, it realized his desire to become the strongest being in the universe. With it, he can heal any of his wounds, even when half his body is vaporized. And more
Wow.
importantly, it exponentially increases his power over time.
Butterfly
through evolution,
form.
by
That's what I heard
turning him
people say.
into a horrifying butterfly monster man.
Being
Yeah.
eventually strong enough to dethrone and replace the Soul King, the deity that controls the cosmic balance. Even a minor disruption to the Soul King's influence led to the three worlds of Earth, the Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo to start physically collapsing.
And it
what?
implied that the Soul King has to be outputting enough energy to hold all these places together at all times.
Oh my god.
Each should be roughly the same size. This would require an energy of over 140 zetatons of TNT.
Aizen is powerful enough to vaporize mountains as a side effect of a sword swing. His casual energy blasts can disintegrate huge chunks of the earth, and he can take on armies with just his Ryatsu alone.
He even defeated the rest of the Gote 13 without so much as breaking a sweat.
So he should be way stronger than Soul
God.
Society heavy hitters like Kenpachi, who sliced this 120-kilometer wide asteroid to pieces.
Wow.
That's roughly the width of Great Britain. And
I heard
this asteroid
Kenpachi is
has
strong
the
as
size
well.
to carry a kinetic energy of at least 44 petatons of TNT.
And Aizen was so badass, he literally transcended other Shinigami in power. He was in a whole other dimension from the rest of them.
Until
God.
he fought Ichigo Kurosaki.
Of course,
The
yeah.
battle we've all been waiting for. Way before this in the Soul Society arc, Ichigo was already as fast as lightning. And by this point, after all his power boosts, he'd even be faster than light. Hell, even weaker characters like this lady can dodge light beams.
Though their fight was epic, Ichigo had transcended the Shinigami as well. And
What?
even Aizen himself, feeding upon his insecurities,
Oh.
Goku abandoned
Mugetsu.
who was quickly defeated and imprisoned within the bottommost level of the Soul Society's prison.
Wow.
Aizen was left alone. His great power he sacrificed so much to achieve was gone forever.
Was that the Mugetsu he just
Or was
used?
it?
Oh shit.
Somehow he ended up getting even stronger than before. What made him so strong? Could it be the chair?
It's not the chair. It could theoretically be due to the chair's restraints keeping his Ryatsu from properly releasing, building it up within him until he was stronger in base than he was at his previous max.
Huh.
It's definitely the chair. And, ooh,
Wow.
since the chair could
That didn't
still
put him
hold
down,
after
huh?
he got stronger, wouldn't that make it even stronger than him? Even stronger than the Soul King? All hail the mighty Chair-sama, most powerful being in
Chair-sama.
all of Bleach. He even managed to hold his own against the Quincy warlord Yua, who absorbed the power of the Soul King himself. He even used Kyoko's
Whoa.
to trick him. And
Excuse me, wait.
hold him at him. Quincy warlord Yua, who absorbed the
He was able to what? Sorry?
Lord Yua, who absorbed the power of Bleach. He even managed to hold his own against the Quincy warlord Yua, who absorbed the power of the Soul King himself.
Yua.
He even used Kyoka Suigetsu to trick him. And Yuha's a dude who can literally see every possible future all at the same time. All
And he could-
according to Keikaku, bitches.
And after standing among the gods themselves, Aizen returned to captivity and pondered the meaning of his existence.
Even trapped in a prison, sealed off in a different dimension with a 20,000-year sentence, he remains the most dangerous being in the world.
Who knows what schemes are brewing behind those cold, calculating eyes? No compassion, no empathy, only the drive for power.
No one has ever stood at the top. Neither you nor me. From now on, I alone will stand at the top.
All right, the combatants are set.
This is a difficult one. This is actually very difficult. Aizen, Aizen, man, oh my lord. I'm feeling the same exact way I did with Naruto versus Ichigo. Both of them are so cracked. Aizen, man, like, Aizen was able to hold his own against Yua, who was able to absorb the Soul King himself, if I'm not mistaken, right? And that Soul King is the one that keeps everything in place. You know, he has to generate enough power to keep everything in place without collapsing, right? And Yua is someone who's able to absorb the Soul King himself and is able to see every single possibility in the future. Every single possibility there is, he's able to see it all. Yet, Aizen was able to hold his own against him and was able to trick him or try to trick him. Not to mention the healing factor that kicks in for him. So both of them have healing factors. Like, some of these battles that he's gone in Bleach, he barely has to do anything. Like, it's kind of like he has to, all he does is uses Ryatsu alone. Ryatsu, is that what it's called? to basically annihilate these people, and obviously him just swinging a sword, it's just breaking like everything around him. I honestly don't know, man. A lot of Aizen's powers are really busted. Like, it's actually so busted. I'm sure Madara's going to go into the 6 paths as well in this match, with Aizen going into whatever form he's going into. I don't know the forms of Aizen, unfortunately. I know the butterfly form that they showed us. That is nuts, fam. Like, it's crazy. So Ichigo actually managed to get him, huh? Apparently Aizen survived the Ichigo's final Getsuga Tensho as well. And not to mention, you know, wow, this is crazy. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. I want Madara to win. I want Madara to win, but that's just me being very biased. That's me being very biased. Who I think is gonna win, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna take a leap of faith and say Aizen might have the edge here. Aizen might have. But if Madara does win, I'll be very interested to see why he wins. And of course, since I said I want him to win, I'll be happy, of course, but I'd be very interested if anything else. But who do I think is going to win? I feel like Aizen might have the edge here, but I'm not sure. I'll be wrong. I'll probably be wrong for all I know. You know, Madara ain't no joke, fam. Madara ain't no joke. The thing is, the difference between both of these guys is that Aizen was defeated by Ichigo, eventually. Madara wasn't even defeated. I mean, back in the days, in the Ninja War, he was defeated by Hashirama. I'm talking about reanimated Madara, right? Reanimated Madara slash Sage of 6 plus Madara. Nobody was able to beat him. I think it got to the point where, like I said, Black Setsu basically fucked him over and basically absorbed him to basically bring back Kaguya. That was the only way they got rid of him, right? That's the only way that Madara was stopped, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want the confidence of an anime supervillain,
I can't tell.
Blue Chew.
I can't tell who's gonna win this.
Brought to you by Blue Chew.
The secret to, well, pretty much anything is confidence.
And that's why Blue Chew delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis in chewable tablet form right to your door.
I mean, if Naruto can see Ichigo and Ichigo's a Soul Reaper, then I'm sure Madara Uchiha can see Aizen as well. You know, because people can't see Soul Reapers normally. But Madara should have no problem.
Plus, it's all done
At least that's what I think so.
No more awkward conversations with your doctor or waiting in line at the free.
Visit BlueChew.com for
Okay.
details and important safety information.
I want to see what this is.
But right now, it's time for
Okay.
Death
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I can tell. Who's gonna win, fam? I honestly, bro. Madara, man.
You can see me. I can see everything.
Hey. Hey, flip the hair. I like his hairstyle though.
See that?
Oi, yo, that is crazy. That is crazy, yo. That is crazy. That is sick. That was pretty badass.
Drown in despair!
Perfect. Oh, it's Susanoo technique there. Yeah.
I would expect nothing more from a human.
Yeah, you thought wrong, man. Yeah, exactly. Wow, you actually got caught into that genjutsu.
Tricks. Don't get so full of yourself.
Oh wow, you went straight into the butterfly form. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna protect himself with the Susanoo. Clever. He protected himself with the perfect Susanoo, didn't he? Sage of 6 paths. Hey yo. Yeah, got him. Woo! Wow, sliced it like it was no man's business. Wow. That does look scary, I won't lie. Is he gonna... Oh god. Is he able to handle Susanoo? I wonder. Can Aizen handle Susanoo? Oh yeah, I know this. Oh yeah, his limbo forms. His limbo clones, basically.
I love it. The thrill of battle, the pounding of my heart, the taste of my own blood. I love it!
That sounds like Madara. Oh god. Yo! Oh my god, this fight, fam.
You almost had me there, you tricky bastard. Nothing escapes my illusion.
Wow. Oh my. Wow, you got fucked. Are you kidding me? He fucked you over.
What a wonderful dance.
Oh my god, as soon as I saw the Sharingan on Aizen, I was like, it was over, fam. Those truth-seeking orbs. Oh my lord. That did not just... Oh, I do not want to look at the comment section. I do not want to look at the comment section. Oh my god. I did not expect Madara to win. Look. I wanted Madara to win, but if there was a decision I had to make on who I think was going to win, honestly, it felt like Aizen had some sort of edge. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm very interested to see the reasonings and whatnot. The comments are going to be funny in this video. Let's watch this though.
Of course, Madara
That's
won.
crazy.
He fake died twice for his 5D chess plan, while Aizen only fake died once.
Aizen and Madara were extremely evenly matched in
True, they were evenly matched. But I can't believe this guy fell for a genjutsu from Madara twice, fam. He got you twice in this
raw
battle.
power and speed. By our calculations, Madara spreading the God Tree's roots with his chakra was about 7 times more powerful than the best that Aizen could scale to with his rare Yoku.
Oh wow.
Both ended up being roughly as fast as each other.
While there are a range of possible feats and numbers to go with to determine their limits, the point is they're always going to be close to even.
Which means the main thing that mattered here were their powers and how they countered each other. Madara's enormous variety of abilities eventually overwhelmed Aizen.
While
Yeah.
Soul Reapers like Aizen may be invisible to regular people, the Rinnegan allowed Madara to see invisible spiritual beings like his own Limbo clones. Hell, the Rinnegan lets you see and remove human souls, and that's exactly what a Soul Reaper is.
Both chakra and rare Yoku utilized spirit energy and operated in similar ways, being formed into attacks like ninjutsu and kido. That meant that Madara's ability to absorb ninjutsu allowed him to nullify the vast majority of Aizen's range attacks and
Right.
dispel his force fields.
And despite how OP Aizen's complete hypnosis was, Sharingan users can break out of illusions no sweat.
Exact-
Even
that
ones as
part I
powerful as
understood.
Itachi's Tsukuyomi. And
Yeah.
since Madara can switch between the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at will, he'd be able to break out of an illusion anytime he wanted.
Exactly.
Aizen's
Yeah.
illusions are nearly perfect, but fellow Captain Unohana was able to subconsciously notice its flaws. With
Oh?
an eye as perceptive as the Sharingan, which can spot imperfections in genjutsus all the time, it was
Yeah.
only inevitable that Madara would be able to quickly break out.
However, the same couldn't be said for Aizen, who never showed any resistance to the kind of mental illusions Madara can create.
Even
Seriously?
setting illusions aside, the sheer quantity of offensive options at Madara's disposal, whether it be his clones, meteors, or monsters summoned by the Rinnegan, kept Aizen constantly on the back foot.
But none of that mattered if they couldn't kill each other, and both had pretty insane healing factors.
Healing
that could
factors.
Cover from just about anything.
Exactly.
Except for those pesky 8 balls of doom.
Madara's truth-seeking orbs were capable of completely molecularly annihilating spiritual beings and preventing them from regenerating. And
Right.
again, Aizen was a spiritual being.
Since Aizen lacked the ability to do the same irreversible damage to Madara, the ghost of the Uchiha had exactly what he needed to put this actual ghost down for good.
Aizen was an unbelievably overpowered foe, but Madara's own powers, illusions, and devastating truth-seeking orbs allowed him to crush the ex-Shinigami.
Sasuke should have
the
kept his
truth
Aizen the prize. And
Oh my god, that was bad. So that's why they made him die from the truth-seeking orbs, because obviously I totally forgot that the truth-seeking orbs actually basically stops the people from, like, you know, spiritually in a way. You know, attacks them in such a way. Totally
Do
forgot
you
that.
feel any shame at all?
No, he doesn't. No,
moderately. Ha! Double pun. Suck it, Wiz.
The
moderately.
winner is Madara Uchiha.
Wow. Yo, Naruto 2, Bleach 0. God damn, Death Battle. You really pulled the gun here, fam. I'm gonna. Where's my popcorn, man? I need to see the comment section. Okay, who's next?
Thank you for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you're looking
Who's
to get
next?
some merch for the holidays, we've got a bunch of great new items from Death Battle and Rooster Teeth. From hoodies to t-shirts to socks to beer steins.
This has to be a
Check that box
finale,
right
right?
now.
This has to be finale. No, Saitama! Saitama! What the heck is this? Saitama versus Popeye? No. Popeye, as in Popeye the Sailor Man, eats fucking spinach, gets strong as fuck to beat up, you know, the dude. Like, dude, I watched Popeye as a kid, fam. No. Dude, what made them pin him to Saitama? Fun fact, my mum always tells me a story of how I used to be very young, right? And if I want to get strong, or if I want to be like, if I want to go ahead and hit somebody, I apparently reenact Popeye's scene where he gets a bottle of spinach, drinks it, starts flexing and then punching. Apparently I tend to reenact a lot of that when I was a little kid. My mum tells me this all the time, and I'm just there like hanging my head down in embarrassment. Yo, this is gonna be this is gonna be reminiscing. Saitama though, Saitama versus Popeye. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. This has been too long right now, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to smash the like button, comment, share those good things. There's more content on me doing more Death Battle reactions like this in the future. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribe and enjoy the DRP Guild today so you won't miss a single video from my channel. Well, there's reactions to Death Battles, reactions to Ruby, reactions to Hololive, any other reaction videos, main content series you get to see on this channel. So be sure to comment, subscribe, and most importantly, join the fun. So as always, guys, this is your boy Dino signing out. Have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.